Alright, so got ourselves some space trading puzzles. We've already done a good amount of this game. Let's see, let's load up some simpler level for demonstration purposes. So the idea of this game is we've got ourselves a train. We need to pick up passengers, and we need to drop them off at houses or what have you. So if you have an empty train cart, it'll automatically pick up passengers when you move past them. And if you move past places they can be dropped off, you'll automatically drop them off. So for a simple level, it'll look something like this. And they need to go to their correct housing. They can't go to just any house. And if you want something more complicated, let's see. So this one, stuff like this is just barriers that you can't put train track there. Your train track cannot cross over itself normally. And if there's a question mark, the first alien that gets there will go into it. So that could potentially be problematic. So like in this case, like if we dropped off orange guys at both question marks, there would be nowhere for one of these purple dudes to go. But yeah, so in this case we've got a 2-car train. So pick up them, drop them off immediately, pick up the other one, and then pick up this guy so that they can be dropped off here. They get dropped off here, pick this one up, and then drop them off here. So that's like a medium complexity level, I guess. So we've got not too many left, but a small handful here and there. Shit. Let's go to Perseus 11. So this level has portals. Portals work approximately like you might expect. Go in one portal, go out the other portal at the same spot there. It's been a while since we played this, so I don't know how well we'll be doing here, but we shall see. Okay, we've only got a 1-car train on this. This will not work, right? I'm thinking about like nonsense like this. Yeah, that's real bad. Though, no, that would still not let us get to the exit then. I guess this is mostly symmetrical, just very slightly based on the fact we start at the bottom, not the middle here. No, Glacier. Like, the houses and these stay here. We have to have it all, like, built from the beginning. And also, importantly, we need to be able to actually get to the exit. If I do something like this, I would never be able to pick up this guy, because we fill up our train with that dude, and never have a way to actually get back by them, because there's no way to get in the middle here. Oh, right. Can't go back through that portal, because we already blocked it off. It's gonna be hard to actually use, Let's undo, and that's reset. There we go. Use, 3 sides of the portals. Okay, and like if we start like that, that's already impossible because we can never get to this and get back, back out. Could theoretically start something like that, but that assumedly is pretty terrible. Wait, this actually works, I think. I think that actually works. That's why you try things that seem kind of terrible. Let's look at the new level. Huh. Like, this seems so obvious that it almost can't be right to start something like that. Hey there, Hansa. Yeah, the middle spots are super tricky. I'm like looking at tie this in some Gordian knot over here. It's not gonna quite do what needs to be done. I mean, these are kind of line puzzles. I could even do... yeah. No. Super no. You could try to just, go crazy and start with the middle guy. Seems like a probably terrible idea. Yeah, not liking that. It depends on the level, Hansa. On this level, we can only carry one. Depends on how many crane spots we've got. So this one's just got the one passenger spot here. Can be up to 3 depending on the level, I believe. Yeah, budget cuts. Yeah, this would be trivial with even 2 carriages, of course. Yeah, that's just not going to work, right? There's just no way to get them down to this at that point. Can't do that, because that immediately blocks up the last guy. So we'd have to do something like this, but... Yeah, no, that's still not gonna work. So we could probably get them all delivered that way, right? Yeah, there we go. Everyone's delivered. Perfect. The train does not derail, I'm afraid, Layla said. Probably because of the bureaucracy holding it back, Hansa. This is basically what I keep it up in. I just keep ending up in this kind of Gordian knot. It's probably not the right word, but right phrase. But just need to cross over myself one too many times. Not terribly inaccurate. It's definitely, like, I can kind of picture the level concept, right? Like, like you're saying, maximum use out of the portals, but I cannot at all picture how to execute said concept. And, like, I mean, giving extra room here doesn't do anything, because it's not like going left out of there is beneficial at all. That's not gonna work. Okay, do this any different such that it would work? No. So once we've gotten down here, we've already blocked this off, basically. Apparently music did. Maybe they don't know how to walk. No, they have legs. They absolutely have legs. They've got enough hands to be checking a phone, waiting for the train instead of moving over here. Greetings, Night Fox. Yeah, maybe that's it. They just can't decide where to go. Such a good song. I keep basically doing this. Same basic idea. I don't think it's going to start working anytime soon. It's gonna, you know, keep not working because it's bad. We need to do something else, but how do we do something else? This is just a different, like, moving the knot. Right, see now our knot's on this side. We can, like, somehow knot our way up here, that's fine, because then we can still escape. Like, I left myself an escape route. It's never really a good idea for me to, like, do in-game sound effects or something to the music, because I could never, like, actually still focus on trying to solve the puzzle or something in the meantime. That's not something that ever actually happens. It's hard to think anything like this could possibly be a correct start. Like, this is questionable because we're starting out by blocking off part of the portal right from the get-go there. Yeah, we've basically already looked at this. Yeah, at least twice. Okay, what if, oh, that's one too few, portal uses, though, I think, right? Yeah, because we can do all this, and then, yeah, we're stuck here again. And, like, the way I kind of picture this, like, design is almost like a diagonal, like, pick one up, drop it off, pick one up, drop, but it doesn't actually work like that. Let's see, and then anything like this is not going to let us ever leave the level. So can't do that, certainly. Everything I am doing definitely looks like something we've tried before that was not very effective. Yeah. Eh, eh. Eh, 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 eh. Not really any way to use all 4 parts of the portal, I don't think? Is that, like, literally impossible or only mostly unfeasible? Only mostly unfeasible. This seems awful. Let's try this to start. It seems like something... come on. Something we haven't done anyway. It's about to say it might have potential, but then it doesn't. Not like that, anyway. Yeah, same sort of problem once more, right? Yep. Been there. Clearly, just need to go all the way around and start like this, right? That's somehow beneficial. There's no way that could be extra beneficial compared to just, you know, going down here, right? No. But we could do something like, I don't know, like this first, if we wanted to. Then it could possibly amount to something. As we, I don't know, go over here. Yeah, we've tried this too, I think. This is similar, but we do this instead to start. And I know we've already looked at that at least once, but let's take a look at that once more. Man, these middle ones are so brutal. Hey, Slug. I don't really have any problems with my beard for things like eating and stuff. Mustache can be problematic. And I generally keep my mustache pretty trim since it will have problems with food, like, say, especially something like soup or things like that. But yeah, just mostly don't have much problem with my beard and eating. What if we do like this? No, that's not gonna work. That just flat out can't work already. Probably need to trim my mustache again, to be honest. But yeah, it's pretty easy to do with any, like, I mean, even just a pair of scissors, you can trim your mustache pretty easily. Don't need to be anything fancy pants. And that would just be done with the portals, and nope, done that lots. See, it feels like I need to somehow offset things by picking up one. Like, I can't just start off with one of those pairs, but I'm not sure how to take advantage of that offset. Yeah, pretty much, Gilder. You could definitely do some stylistic options if you let the mustache grow, but it's gonna be work at that point. And I mean, like, some relevant portion of the reason I have a beard is because it's less work already, right? So, I mean, alright, what if we do something like this? That has maybe potential. Not quite. We can't then come in this and leave again if we do anything we want to here. Oh no, we can cover that side though. That's fine. But we can't actually deliver anywhere we want to. We'd have to deliver not here. Yeah, can see that, Gilbert. Hey, bloody please. Man, I like this start. It's a little bit of a fresh, different start, but I don't see what we can do with it. Yeah, this is now inaccessible, so that's not gonna work. And then that's gonna be inaccessible, so. Well, let's undo actually, damn. If there's some reason that doing this part differently would make any sense. I mean, but this is just objectively worse. Right? Yeah. Well, what if we still keep with this start, I guess, but then go like this down here instead. And yeah, I mean, once again, we can't just keep going. We can't go a fourth time there. screw it. Don't deliver it. We can deliver one. Alright, there we go. Perfect. The rest can walk. They can use the example. Like, this guy will lead by example, the other ones will learn what they need to do, and then they're good to go. Sadly, as awful as this is, it's still about equal to most of our attempts, right? Just end up with that again. Where can we regain that lost efficiency? If everything we're trying is as bad as that piece of hot garbage I just attempted. Hey, MTXD. It's not gonna work because we've already blocked off the exit, but it's kind of interesting to look at. Yeah, we've done that pattern before. We basically got two failed solution types. We got, yeah, the one that ends up nodding out in the middle, and then one that nods out on the side over here. Yeah, you can't cross tracks unless they're, yeah, in the map to begin with. No, that's garbage again. Hey. Wait. I don't really feel like I solved anything there, though. That was just kind of a trial and error. But we got there. We did get there. Alright, screw you portals for now. We're going over to the Phoenix 6 alternate solution. So some maps have multiple exits and there's going to be different solutions for each exit. These green slime dudes here, yeah, let's just show it. When they occupy a spot, it gets all slimy, and non-slime dudes don't want to occupy that spot. So, like, if we tried to pick up an orange guy right now, they would just refuse. should have probably, like, can I undo that? Yeah, I can. I was like, I should probably at least have an idea where that started. Like, we probably want to start the same, but going to the left, maybe? Oh, right, you can't go past that, even if you're not using it. You still can't walk right past that tile. That's too bad. So that means starting like this probably just doesn't work, because we can't actually get to this. Yeah. This level empty? Yes. Because it's got multiple exits. We're trying to get to the other exit. So it can't start like that. So maybe we do still need to start something like this. Yeah, this is actually really easy to get to the left. I keep seeing the left exit, even like after deleting. It's like, all right, well, easily we just yeah, da-da-da-da. So anything starting over here doesn't look very promising either. I don't think we can drop off enough dudes fast enough to make this work. Yeah, we can't. Actually, we definitely can't. Okay, we can't. I don't think we can start to the right, but I'm not actually sure how we start to the left. Or something like this actually makes some sense. Still just seems like a thing, but once we can't access this at all. Yeah, it's entirely inaccessible if we start like that. Well, what else can we even do? It's like we're kind of limited on how we can start. I mean, okay, so that means we have to do something more cheeky, right? We gotta, I don't know, we gotta like go away and come back, sort of thing. Like I don't know, something like this. I don't know why this would make any difference, but it would, because we can do this, and I probably could do that even without that. No, there we go. Okay, this is key. This is key. So yeah, we'll get both of those guys dropped off there. Then I think we go up and pick this guy up and do kind of the same thing here. Yeah. Oh, no, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna quite work. Okay, down here. Need to take a quick detour and drop that dude off. And I mean, sure, we can pick them up. It doesn't really matter when we pick them up, I don't think. Hey, pun in a million. Greetings. Alright, very good, very good. Here's another interesting thing that may be irrelevant on this level. Don't know that we actually want to do something like this, but yeah, I'll just do that to demonstrate it real quick. If multiple people try to hop on board at the same time, they just bounce off. They do not get on board there. I can see that empty. I would still call the boxes green, but they definitely have a stronger blue tinge to them than the blob slimes do. Yeah, there's a solid turquoise leaning to that green for sure. So the problem with this here is that this guy will then contaminate the front seat, and this guy will have nowhere left to go if we go with a plan like this. So that ain't gonna work. But what if, let's see, can we do... Can't pick up this guy and then circle down there without picking this guy up, so that's no good. Old school Warcraft 2 music right here. Alright, so that's not going to quite cut it. Something like this won't work because we can't drop off. Well, I guess we'd have to drop off here and then pick this guy up. Yeah, the orange dudes will not ride in a seat that slime is already gunked up first. That's not too bad. Yeah, I don't think we're using that, at least not at first, I don't think we're using that mechanic. Alright, so what if we do something like this? Hey, come here. I think we've got enough room to pull that off, don't we? Yeah, just barely. Okay. Yes, Layla Sight said, empty. The citizens object to engineers building tracks underneath their feet, I'm afraid. We could also, like, finish off Andromeda, maybe. Just been sitting on Andromeda 14. I've only got one cart for all of this madness. Oh, I think I remember trying this one a couple times. I know we've tried it, certainly, but... yeah, And this doesn't work because we can't access this now. Maybe we could work up here, though. No. There's no way that ever works. Moving it over still means you can't do this. It doesn't change anything. Purple and orange guys are the same. They're just different to be different, basically. Nothing special about them. So yeah, they might disagree, but... Yeah, now we can't get this going. Oh, purples are also Slimist, yeah, I think. I don't know if that actually comes up, though. Yeah, if it does come up, then they are also Slimist, but I think it just doesn't even come up. Yeah, I think I have spent some time on this one before, for sure. Can't start like that. So I think having them bounce off each other is just terrible. Might add some more Mega Man music to the playlist at some point. Got most of the best stuff already, but there's some other stuff that's still pretty good. So, I mean, we kind of have to do something resembling that to start. But, no, I mean, that still screws us at the end, though. We're just changing when we're screwing ourselves, if it's now or later. Catch you later, Empty. Like, from very early on, like, getting to this guy is kind of nonsense. Well, specifically getting to both of these guys. Because we can certainly come back here and get to the orange guy. And then we can do like this, but then we can never access this one, for example. It super doesn't look promising. Hey, Mike, man. And I mean, something like this seems awful, but let's take a look at it anyway. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. Well, I mean, we can delay the inevitable with that sort of path, Mike Man, but we're still left with the same problem no matter how long we delay, that we can't cover both of those bases. We need to start by rescuing one of these purples. We cannot start with one of the oranges, I think. Feels like that just ruins everything if we don't start, you know, something like this. It still ends up leaving us with lots of problems immediately thereafter, but we could do things like this, which is what I did before, but we still can't get to these. If we do this. That's a spiral. And anything starting like that's just automatically terrible. Things are symmetrical, so it doesn't matter if we start at the top or the bottom, but we can totally do that. Just to mix it up here. What same problem though? Again, that's really the entire problem. Watching someone else play puzzle games brings out both your competitive side and your wallet, huh? I could definitely see that. I mean, yeah, I mean, like, puzzle games are some of the, I guess, as far as, I don't know, what I've, sold by streaming them, like, Hexels is, like, #1 outside of maybe something like FTL, right? For the amount of time I streamed Hexels and the number of people that vocalized they had bought it, nothing else is even close. Nothing else is even close at all. Like, we've streamed, what, like, I don't know, 24 hours of the 3 Hexels games in total? Something like that. And, I think actually 20 plus people said, like, actively said that they had bought Hexels from seeing me stream that game. And, like, at least 3 or 4 or 5, something like that, at least 4 of those, I think, were streamers, and then they streamed it, and more people bought it from them playing it, too. So that's kind of neat. That's something, like, it's gonna be really hard to predict as a, game developer, though. This does not look good so far, Glacier. It's the same problem. It's everything I do is the same problem. No, see, I still followed Music Dan. I only got Hexels because, well, so I saw Tyrannosaurus Lex playing it, and a viewer that watches both of us gifted me Hexels, so that's why I played it. So I wasn't even the trendsetter. Like, I could pretend I was, but I was still just continuing the trend. And we still would have to do this at this point. Which means we have to pick this guy up. Which screws this guy. Yeah, so this is certainly not tenable at that point. Well, I mean, whatever it takes to get you to play Portal, Glacier Wolf, that's fine. You should play some Portal. Although maybe you're just saying to, like, replay it. So we can do something like this, but we can't, like, just go to the left now without delivering this guy. And this is, if anything, just a little bit worse than this. Because it gives us less room in the middle. I first downloaded Steam itself when they decided to give Portal away for free, and I'm like, okay, sure, what's this Steam business all about? Way back in the day. Yeah, I'm not enthusiastic about that bundle, Music Dan. That one had, what, like, one game I cared about but already had? Yeah. There you go. I don't, like, especially recommend Pony Island, but it's not bad. Pony Island was, you know, decent. It was an enjoyable enough experience. Catch you later, Layla. I mean, I bought Team Fortress 2 when that thing cost money, too. Not a physical copy. It's not quite that, I don't know, early adopter, but, I did pay money for Team Fortress 2. Like, we're already screwed at this point, right? So if we can't start like that, we can't start like that, and we can't start like that, and we can't start like that, how could we start? How can we start? Can we do... I feel like I'm like having flashbacks to the past, right? Where it's like, alright, I think we've tried some things like this. Let's see, if I do something like this, then this, or specifically this box is screwed. So we can't do that. So we can look at this start again. So we go over here. Like, this already screws this, doesn't it? That's how we feel about that situation. Yes. Yeah. So can't start like that. And this is already screwed. No, never mind. We've already delivered that one, so that one's fine. But we are screwed on this guy. Yes. So we can't start like that. And this doesn't change anything, right? We're still screwed on that guy. Because I can't bend that way. So all of those starts don't work. Can we do slight variations on those starts that work at all? Like this is the same, but if anything it should be worse. So that shouldn't change anything. So any start with this is dead, I believe. It's easy to eliminate, like, the actual solution when trying to eliminate bad answers, but it certainly feels like anything from this point is going to be dead. Okay. So, does this change anything for some reason? It shouldn't. That should be the same or worse. So that's the same. Yeah, that's not gonna fix anything. I feel like we've... Like, that's all the solution... That's all the starts that are possible! There's only, like, 3 basic starts that I can see, and they're all bad. Hey, Dunbom. Alright, can we do something where we immediately go back here? That still shouldn't fix anything. We should still have the same problem right here. Yes. We still can't handle this situation. Alright, so all of those are kind of bad. Can we do anything like... No, because that kills this. Is this still dead? Yeah, that's still dead, just from that. And this doesn't really change anything either. Hey, Silent Shadow. Really, I'm still convinced starting with orange is just objectively, like, because we just can't handle that corner. So we just absolutely have to start with purple in some fashion. But all of our purple starts are also bad. But they have a bit more, like, vagueness to their badness that it's more likely, a lot more likely that there's a hole in my concept of possibility, I suppose. Do something like this, which I don't think helps anything. And yeah, I still can't get this now. What if we do like this? Okay, what if we do this for some reason? Is this gonna help us out somehow? I don't see why that would. Considering the level's symmetrical and just like flying over here is not... It might not. It doesn't seem like it necessarily hurts anything. but I don't particularly see it helping anything. Maybe. We can kind of change the timing on when we pick stuff up, although this guy's now screwed, so we can't do that. And then that guy's screwed. Okay. Although this box is screwed, rather. This guy's not screwed, but the box is still screwed. Does the box need to be screwed? The box may not need to be screwed. I think the box... Yeah, the box is still screwed, but like theoretically, if I did things differently, I could do something like that and still get out, but... That was like multiple layers of finagling there. Alright, what about, like, excuse me, like, this. So for some reason, this would work. Like, this seems awful, but it's different. This is pretty awful. It's hard for me to think of this as not awful. What with how awful it is. So the only way something like this could work would be... that. Okay, this is actually looking real good. the answers always look so awful. It just looks so awful. What's wrong with tortilla chips with a hint of lime, Silent Shadow? Alright, Andromeda has finally been bested. Like 18 years later, approximately. Puzzle answers definitely come in many varied forms, for sure. We can hold 2. This guy's already looking to be a big problem, but we'll see see what we can do here. I'll like drop this off up here. And drop this guy off there. It still leaves this open, potentially. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Right now it doesn't, like, it's not any worse if I have to, like, loop back anyway, right? So it's about the same that way. Assuming I don't want to do this, which I might. Should probably do. Also, pretty sure there were symmetrical puzzles that had symmetrical answers, at least ish. Not like exactly, but fairly clean answers. But probably none of the harder ones did. This is a problem. I don't think we can get there from this point. We've tried this puzzle before, I believe, Draco. We didn't put as much time into this one as we did the one we just did, the Andromeda one there, but I believe we've tried this one. This one isn't like clear in my memory, like, oh yeah, I remember this. This is like, oh, maybe. Let's see, so this is all garbage, I think, so we need to start a bit differently. Maybe kind of, I'm figuring like loop kind of through the middle back here, and then kind of back through the middle a little bit. That seems probably better. Except no, now we can't do this, so we can't quite start like that. Yeah. Not so good either. Shouldn't really be any reason this would be better. This seems bad, but we just commented how bad solutions are not necessarily the worst, considering they just look bad. This is real bad, though. Okay. I think this puzzle's still effectively symmetrical. But... no, not exactly. Not exactly. Starting down could be a little different than starting out. That's true. Minor variations might make them identical, but I'm not sure on that. Can't say that with confidence. See, something like this feels bad because we're kind of just wasting this lane down here. But I'm not sure what we would actually do with it. We can do something like that. But... That's not really any better, is it? Yeah, we don't have any way to get back to that. Hey, Baylor. Not quite sure how to proceed there. But in any case, we will take ourselves an actual break now. We've earned our break at this point. It's been a bit over 2 hours since we started the stream, so yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the relaxed train puzzles, and we'll be back in a few minutes and do a couple more train puzzles, and then maybe try something else out a little bit in the stream, maybe. Maybe. Hi, Grangey. Be back in a few minutes. Alrighty, we are back. That Cryogy's Patreon message reminds you of the witness challenge, Hansa. The actual reference there that Cryogy's making with the Patreon message is when I was hosting at SGDQ during the Zelda DX. I don't know all the oddball Zelda games. What are the like Zelda race? They had a Zelda race for I think one of the I don't even know what system it was on. Let's just say Zelda DX race. There's like some sort of wind god fish thing that makes a song that's special for some reason, and Link's Awakening DX. There you go. Thank you. But yeah, so they like said that they were gonna be quiet during the fish god's song. But the way they said it made me think they were talking about something that was happening a little bit in the future rather than literally right now. And I didn't see no fish god on screen. There was like some egg or something that was about to be popping up on screen. That doesn't look like no fish god. So I went ahead and started reading the donation, and they're just like, oh no. I was silent for the rest of it because I realized my mistake, but totally started off by talking over the Ballad of the Windfish right after they said we're not going to talk over the Ballad of the Windfish. So that's what that's in reference to. Well, and to be fair, Music Dan, I did actually tweet the runners in advance, like a week in advance, like, hey, I'm going to be hosting during your run. Let me know if there's anything I should know. And they didn't tell me nothing, so... If they had that prepped in advance, then it would be golden. I mean, I was well versed in some of the other games. Like I suggested I should be on Necrodancer, and the Necrodancer crew said that I should be on Necrodancer, and I knew about Necrodancer, and even like during the break before the game started explaining some of the tricks that were gonna happen at Necrodancer because there's like no time during the actual race. So some of the stuff I knew about, but. It's also, like, I mean, one thing I actually really like when hosting is when I can host during a pretty obscure indie game that's just, like, in the middle of the morning or whatever, and I can legitimately say, like, I played and really liked this game. Like, I really like being in the position I can do that. So, like, I was able to do that with Knit Stories, and be like... honestly say, like, I mean, back in the day, games like Knit Stories and Cave Story both were, like, super important for me, like, growing my love of PC gaming and indie games and stuff like that, so... that all said, I next time I do go to a GDQ and host, I do, like, intend to, like, try to talk to the runners in person, like, 10 minutes before their run or something. Because I think that gives a little bit more direct connection. If they have anything important they should tell me than just tweeting them in advance. So that's something I'll try to do in the future there. Yeah, top and bottom are totally different, right? Because, like, we can start at the top like this if we want to, but that doesn't really work for the bottom, right? Yeah, so, like, we can't use that same start on the bottom. Oh, there'll probably still be something crazy. Inevitably gotta have something that Twitch chat will be upset with me hosting for, right? I believe I'm 3 for 3 on that, right? Hey, Dr. Mojo. The first time, I just assumed. No, there was someone that was upset. Yeah, I remember. There's a tweet that someone was defending me. That I like screwed up someone's donation. I don't even know what I did on that one, but yeah, there you go. Definitely upset at least somebody every time I've hosted, which I imagine happens with like basically all hosts at almost all times because you've got an audience of 100,000 and somebody's gonna find, or 200,000 a lot of times, depends, somewhere in that range, and somebody's gonna find some reason to get all upset, right? Let's see. I don't know what I want to do here. Yeah, bottom's stupid. That means bottom's probably right. Every time I look at this bottom stuff, it's just garbage. I don't want anything to do with it. I mean, we could do something like this. No, that still doesn't actually let me get back to this game. Like, I left a room, right? No, we didn't. Yeah, that sounds about right, Gilda. And I'm obviously not broken up about it. I mean, and to be fair, right? Like you want to take like at least some of it to heart to some extent. Like there's going to be mistakes you make and things you can learn from and do better. And like I learned some things like the second time I hosted with the way the system changed and how to address the problems that came up if they come up again. And I just need to like coordinate with the my head donation person and stuff like that better. But basically, learn from what you can and ignore the rest. That's pretty much how you want to treat that. This is awful. This nonsense doesn't do any better, does it? This seems real dumb. This looks promising. Is that actually... Did I make him... I don't actually know if I miscalculated there or not. There's a lot of guys to keep track of there. Nice building. It's definitely a thing that can happen, right? Like, last night on stream, right? I was talking about, basically I was like saying, yeah, that's right. I said Into the Breach is probably coming out mid-2008. That's what I said last night. Yeah. That's right, Draco. That's clearly what it was. Stasis. We got the level though. So the secret is just to find whatever seems like the dumbest start possible, and then that's the answer to make it work. My name may or may not be John Titor. I can't sneak. I'm trying to, like, I want to sneak one of those, like, grab two of these and somehow make that work. That's not gonna work. Okay. And look at this thing, like, starting jutting out. Rude. Yeah, we can't drop up the last orange guy this way. We can pick him up. Also, we can't drop off the last purple guy this way. We can pick him up. Alright, so awful. Things that look awful. Yeah, something like this. That looks pretty awful. Then from there, clearly we go like over here. Pick up like one of these guys, drop off over here. Pick up that guy. That's never going to work. What if we can't pick up two of these guys? Same problem I had on the other side, obviously. Hey there, Noble Bunny and Lethal Frag. Thank you very much for the host, good sir. How'd the rest of that second NGA run treat ya? We got there, alright. Answered the question as I asked. Glorious. Appreciate the continued support, sir. For anyone just joining us, we're playing a puzzle game called Cosmic Express, where, well, I guess it's probably better to get my face off the screen here. Here, I'll bring up another level to demonstrate the basics here. So, idea is that we've got ourselves a train, we've got aliens we need to pick up, and places we need to drop them off. Hey, Ferret Bomb, Silver Moron. So, a completed level will look something like this. So this is a very basic level here. Just gotta pick up the dudes, drop them off. Hey, Blarvicus. You got a lot of good stuff like that on the playlist. Hey, the Ruby. So, let's see. So, yeah, some more complicated levels, like the one we just did here, can start looking a little bit more like this, where we got a two-car train in this, two-carriage train, that moving stuff all over the map here. But you're still doing the same basic principles in all the levels, that you're picking up the aliens and dropping them off where they need to go. Hey there, his horse stack. Angry probe droid, welcome. Haven't actually played Wild Arms, I'm afraid. But I do like this song quite a bit. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well, Blarvicus. So here's the level we're currently I guess I wouldn't quite say stuck on, but we've been working at this one for a little while anyway. Some of the other levels in this game add some other mechanics like portals that you have to send the train tracks through. Things like that. Now, who recognizes this song? Hey, the NutX. Welcome to the stream. So a lot of levels end up being kind of symmetrical like this. So it doesn't really matter if we start up or down. It's hard for me to be enthusiastic about most, like, grand scale, or even like medium scale RPGs anymore. They just take so long. That's certainly one thing I really loved about, like, Undertale and One Shot. Like, playing through those was relatively short. Greetings, Stalevar. Like, for example, I'm, like, at least somewhat interested in trying out Persona 4, which I've never played. I've never played any of the Persona games. But, you know, consistently hear good things about the Persona games. But if I were to stream Persona 4, it would take 100 hours. With my normal stream schedule, I would have to stream that game straight for 5 weeks of streams. That's so much time. That's so much time. I guess we can go all the way over here. I don't know what this extra room is gonna do for us, but just kinda trying to think of what'll actually do anything here. Yeah, this is not gonna work. We can't start this way because, so basically we can't pick up these guys and get them over here properly. Like this one we can, but not these guys here. Greetings, NLD. Better speedrun it instead. Yeah, but like, so as soon as we pick this guy up, we're blocking off our exit route. So a start like this is not gonna work. Can we do anything, I don't know, something, does this change anything for me? Greetings, Formal Fighting. That's still gonna cause the same issues there. So I don't think that's really the start we want. Kind of madness, but this actually could work. This could totally still work. Not quite. We can't, we need to get the, last orange guy now. Can we do that? And then still get out of here? No. Do we only pick up one of these guys right now? So then we pick up the, orange guy. No, as soon as we, like, yeah. We've already screwed ourselves at that point. Because we can't pick up the orange guy and then get back out. Yeah, the Nut. I have played the Sunless Sea. It is in the highlights. I don't remember exactly when, so you'd have to scroll back a bit, but we do have the VODs of the Sunless Sea playthrough. Well, I guess not an entire playthrough. I wasn't huge on the Sunless Sea. For those unfamiliar, Sunless Sea is kind of a, I guess, vaguely Lovecraftian exploration narrative game that you're on the Undersea and you're sailing around in a boat and kind of exploring these weird areas with like living mummies and all sorts of various horrors and stuff. But like, so yeah, Victorian Lovecraft. There you go. But its main selling point is like the writing. There's a huge amount of text, like I don't know, 150,000 words or something, maybe even a lot more than that. That's just the number that comes to mind. I don't remember if that's the number or not, but so it's got a huge amount of text, and like the writing is supposed to be one of the main selling points, but to me the writing was just really inconsistent. Like it was really clear that multiple different people handled the writing, and sometimes the tense it was in just changed for no reason. So it just was like really jarring and didn't like fit very well for a consistent narrative for me. So like I still enjoyed it okay. Like it does atmosphere pretty well, but atmosphere is not something in games that tends to really shine, be something that like I can get passionate about a game for. So I ended up kind of feeling like it was okay. It was worth check it out, but wasn't something I was super enthusiastic about. It's pretty much where my thoughts on Sunless Sea lie. Greetings, Frozen Fire. Welcome, welcome. So this is all pretty terrible. Yeah, I can't quite do that. Hey, Spear 504th, welcome to the stream. Not 7th Sea, I'm afraid. No, Sunless Sea. Much more recent than 7th Sea. Let's see. Yeah, I know almost nothing about 7th Sea. Was that, I want to say at least like SNES era. I don't know that it was on SNES, but like around that time, like mid-90s or something. That's what comes to mind. I know very little about 7th Sea though. Hey, Master Chupan. I just got a frag host. So we could do like kind of a zigzaggy sort of a thing here. Get like those going. Can we somehow loop all of this back in a way that makes sense? No. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Feel like I'm close. Well, eventually I'm gonna try something that seems like a bad idea, and then it's gonna work, so... I almost want to try... No, that's not gonna work either. We can't, like, easily pick up one of these without picking up two of them. Because I kind of wanted to start with, like, one of each, and see what I could do with that shenanigans. We already tried something like this, and this is pretty untenable, I do believe. Yeah, because I can't pick up the oranges and then still get out, is the problem with a plan like this. Because of all this zigzag madness. Okay, so I think... Greetings, King Will. So, okay. Something that's worked in the past is trying something that seems stupid. Let's just run straight down the middle. Yeah, no, that's completely terrible. I can see right away that's completely terrible. I cannot turn 1 block sooner. This is as soon as I can turn at the start of this map. They specifically have it jutting out here to make sure I can't, because I assume there were some easier solutions that involved that not being the case, that the level designer's like, nope. Hey, Eltrius, we're trying to pick up the aliens and drop them off where they need to go. So, we draw a straight line. We cannot cross our own track, so we can't cross our own track. And on this level, we've got a 2-carriage train, so we can hold 2 passengers at once. We need to drop everyone off, and then still be able to make it to the exit. Yeah, I've played Antichamber King Will. I like Antichamber a lot. Really liked Antichamber. That was played that before I started streaming though, so there's no highlights of that one, but that was in the before time. Now, there's still, like, anytime I end up doing something like this, I still am, no matter what I do, I'm going to be left with one I can't recross over. Oh, if you think the guys on this level are lazy, Eltrius. No, not that one. Where was the, is it this one? No. Dang it. I don't remember which one we just recently did. There was one that they were, yeah, how about this one? Where they're literally directly next to where they need to go. But, nope. This is a level that has those portals I mentioned earlier, so you actually, looks like, this, you go in and out of the portals to warp to the other ones there. There's quite a few levels, like, we could switch to another one if we wanted to. A big sneeze could have got them, but yeah, you're not wrong. Like, anything like this, how do I, well, do I still have enough time to actually get up and get the other 2 in this, or the other 1? Yeah, like, I could do this. Oh, but then yeah, right, I can't get this guy off. So we can get 5. 5's pretty easy. Hey, Zakunim. Yeah, we got the stream playlist rolling right now. It's really hard to get people where they need to go without blocking them off. Diagonals are evil. Villainous diagonals indeed. Buy an extra carriage, that would make things pretty easy, yeah. Maybe we should have spent some of our upgrade funds that don't exist on that. That would have been helpful. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. In fact, we could even look at that real quick if you want. Let's see. If you want to randomly go over, not here. I don't want to look at that. There we go. This is all the different song commands for the bot. It used to be a lot more until my hard drive died and we had to remake the bot, but we're getting there. We're back up to about 55, 54 right there, something like that. So we can still add more. People come up with other good song commands. We could still add more. Catch you later, King Will. Alright, what if we do something weird and like this, right? Yeah, this actually looks like it might sort of work. Can we do this in such a way we can get back? No. No, we cannot. I mean, it almost sort of works. It almost sort of works. Only almost, though. Almost not really good enough. See, I did want to complete this level because then we can actually finish off Ursa Major. My loose plan was finish off this area, right? So we've finished off Andromeda tonight and did a few other puzzles elsewhere, but I was trying to finish off Ursa Major, so that would be done, and then we'd switch over to something else to finish off the stream here. Oh, you still have the issue where Twitch won't even let you buy bits? It's weird, man. It's weird. I suppose there's always the ad bits, although those don't work for everyone either, but... That's how I've gotten all the bits I have used, is, well, almost all of them, anyway. I've bought some bits when they were on sale, otherwise I have gotten them from the old ad bits. That's sometimes, like, while watching a stream, I've got like the ad bits up on the other monitor or something like that. Oh, that's weird, Gilder. There's probably a direct link, like URL, that could be gotten for that in some fashion. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, it is unfortunate they're not available outside the US. For the ad bits there. Turns purple as though it were functioning, I see. So it pretends. Gets far enough to pretend. And there's a lot of ways to, like, not quite do this, right? Like, we can do that, but then, we're not able to actually get, all three of the oranges out now. Five out of 6 is still really bad, unfortunately. Almost is not sufficient. If like the ad bits things, not too surprisingly, won't work if you have ad block on, and if you had it on previously, you would need to refresh to then have it accessible again. But that's the only, like, direct, like, common fix I know of. I don't know of any other ways to fix things. Hey there, Epic's Fish, rather. It's kind of hard to do that because I, like, The only way to pick up one at a time at the beginning is to do something like this, or to do something like this. The level's set up so we can't we can't go just like straight down here to start and like loop back out. Otherwise, I think I could do something pretty easily with like picking up one of each. There is Kamada, yeah. If you have like better Twitch TV, you should be able to actually do that easily. I think if you just type /following or /follow, that should tell you how long you've been following the person you're currently watching. I think I tried that the Rumi, and I didn't. That didn't work out super well for me. Yeah, because then I believe we've already done like that, for example, and yeah, that doesn't work. Don't think it works particularly better if we do it like this. Right, yeah, because we can't get to this guy. We can't pick up two of these guys. Not enough room to maneuver. Otherwise, like, if you are really curious about me specifically, Kamada, I could check manually how long you've been following. Or even if you've followed multiple times. It's good puzzle music, though. I think we already like looked at this, and it was pretty much of a nose starter here. It's like it feels like kind of cool, but then we can't actually finish the job. Alas. Greetings, Average Loot. Yeah, I have. That's kind of what I was just looking at there again. But like, if we could start a space back, then we could. We have got a lot of flexibility in starting with one, because we'd be able to. Yeah, let me grab some track here. We'd be able to do something like this, where we like, you know, loop back up. But we have to start out here, unfortunately. So I don't think that's terribly good. We've done things like this quite a bit. And we're never gonna make it back to this or this. If we do that, pretty sure that's just not gonna work. But let's make sure. Yeah, that's pretty terrible. Yeah, there's no way that can work. Alright, what if we do something a little weird and only drop off like one of these guys? Is there any reason this would fare any better? I don't think so. We can give ourselves a little more room here if we do that, though. We could even do that, really. It's fine. Oh yeah, Draco? Well, this is a brand new level. We've never had this level on stream. Alright, this kind of goes against whatever plan I theoretically had, didn't it? I was gonna do something like... I gave myself all this extra room canceling out what I was actually trying to do here, which was this. Okay. Which means I don't have that extra room, of course. There's enough room there. So no, there isn't. There's, like, I don't know how I'm supposed to cross back over. Because anytime we end up in this situation, we just end up in a situation we can't cross back over in some fashion to finish it off there. That could definitely be Draco. So that's pretty much still terrible. So we need to do something kind of fundamentally different to cross the beams when it's impossible to cross the beams. Always glad for the curated playlist. So we got at least have something interesting to focus on if I'm just stuck here, right? We've tried doing stuff like that before, Spear. Didn't have a lot of luck with it, but we haven't looked at it recently, I guess. Yeah, we still end up only doing 5 out of 6 that way, basically. Just figuring out where we need room for the later. So, like, we can easily do this and get all but one of them. And yes, this song is from the Smurfs on the NES. Got this rockin' ship tune from the Smurfs on the NES. Like, they're basically, fundamentally, we need to do something where we're getting more value out of our middle lanes here. That is essentially what's important, I think, that we're not doing. But I'm not sure how to make that happen. Yeah, like, somehow we need to do kind of a one of each thing in some fashion. Oh, have you actually played it, Gilder? I have not played it. I assume the game is probably not particularly good, the Smurfs for the NES, but I managed to find these songs from doing research on the best music from the NES, and I was like, what the hell, from the Smurfs? And the only, like, reasonable way to get one of each is, like, either this, or, like, this? I don't know if this counts as reasonable. This is possible. Yeah, every time I look at going around, that's completely broken, so... Don't think we can just loop around like that. It's not gonna jive. Can we do like a crappy little loop though? We need to get some value out of this center lane though, rather than just doing something stupid like this. But how do we do that? Like, we need to be in a situation kind of like this, but like we need to have dropped off the purple here, right? Like, if we had dropped off the purple here, we could do this right now. Easy peasy. So it kind of feels like we need to set up a situation like that, but, let's see. Okay, let's just focus on that plan. This is going to make these guys super inaccessible, I think. Yeah, this one already can't be reached at all, so that's not gonna work. I mean, this doesn't change anything, right? Yeah, that just means this guy's inaccessible instead. Okay, we could do like this. Excuse me. There we go. Does this help anything? No. This guy's still completely inaccessible. Okay, so even as tightly packed as we can make it, we still cannot reach this guy. Yeah, you can start from the exit. I have really not had luck in this game trying to start from the exit, but I'm happy that it's an option. Like, I can start building another track from here, and I like that that's a thing, but I have not had luck thinking backwards in this game. Zakunim, it varies on the ad bits there. I think a lot of it is actually time dependent. So, like, at prime time when more people are watching ads for bits, they have fewer total available to serve up for all of those people. So they'll often cut you off sooner. But usually, like, yeah, around this time I can often watch, like, yeah, 10 plus in a row without issue. That's mostly what I want to do, Bloody Plays, yeah. I just can't set it up in a way that that works. This one's been one of the harder puzzles for us in this game so far, I would say. I mean, this is all old hat stuff that's not gonna work. As soon as I touch this guy, I can't leave. So this is a problem. So, like, we could easily determine, like, we could go further and further back and see that the level is impossible based on, like, even this much, right? By the time we've done this, the level's already impossible to finish, I think. Yeah, we've done that before too, Silent Shadow. But that doesn't really end up helping us. What? Okay, we haven't. I don't think we've done it much like this. This is probably a disaster that doesn't work. Okay, yeah, good. Yeah, that's definitely not gonna work. Cannot do crosses, Slakes, no. And welcome. There's some special levels that have, like, crosses built into the level, but cannot cross over the tracks. Hey there, Spherical. This puzzle game that you need to get aliens of colors to their appropriate boxes, basically. In this case, we can hold 2 at a time. We can't cross over our own track at all. And we still need to be able to make it to the exit. Goofed up the entrance. Yeah. If we were back 1 square at the entrance, we could definitely do this. That's why they make it so you can't do that, I do imagine. That won't work. And this still won't work. Like, we've looked at this before. So we still can't actually get our oranges where they need to go. Hey, Surfsoft. No, this is not harder than Space Skim. I mean, they do clearly have legs of some variety. They've got time to screw around on their phones. They don't have time to walk home. I mean, we're definitely struggling with this level, but I can confidently say this game is not harder than Space Skim. So, here we do get both of these dropped off, and we pick up a purple already. Don't know if that's good enough, though. No, we still can't get this guy over here. Still can't get that guy over here. Does this, we can do this a little tighter. Don't think that helps us at all. Oh, we still needed to hit one of these first, didn't we? Was the idea there. The whole reason I, had it like that to begin with was to Still go like this, though. Yeah, again, as soon as, like, we just keep hitting the same issue, right? Like, as soon as I, cross back over the second time, I can't cross back over, so we can cross over the second time and then the third time, but we can't go back the fourth time. Like, we can never go back the fourth time. So we can never get the, last person back over here, because we've got this diagonal shenanigans here. They already paid for the tickets, and dang it, they're gonna use the train. Greetings, Wasted Mind. Welcome to the stream. That's what we were mostly doing earlier, were solution attempts along those lines. Like, say, that, for example, or it's probably still better to do those two. Yeah, we can do things like that, but those end up with similar, slightly different problems. Steven's Sausage Roll might be harder than Space Kim, Chupon. I haven't actually played Sausage Roll. Although the, like, player levels of, the hardest player levels of Space Kim are going to be harder than Sausage Roll. Slacks, the music's not from the game. This is our stream playlist. This song's from a strategy game called AI War. Really good cooperative, technically real-time strategy game that plays almost as at the pace of a turn-based strategy. But there's just enough real-time that you have to worry about things when stuff's going south, I guess. But yeah, so this hits the same problem up here, right? Like, we can't get that guy over here, because we can cross the third time, but we can't get back out. Hey, Zentha, welcome to the stream. Nicely done, if so. I'll point out again that we have to start here at the beginning. Just since the last person that professed a solution started us back a spot, and that makes a big difference. But obviously there is a solution that works with the level as is. Yeah, I mean, we definitely need to have, like, one of each in the car at some point. I feel like that's a necessity. And we need to somehow do that without ruining everything forever. That's surprisingly hard, it turns out. Oh, and speaking of frickin' Space Kim, by the way. Speaking of Space Kim, Playlist knows what's up. Playlist is always on point. Anytime we go back behind like this early, it seems terrible, but we've probably tried this already. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, this doesn't work because we can never pick this guy up. Greetings, Wild Lurker. Greetings, Mookowpong. Yeah, later levels of Space Kim are super, super hard. Space Kim is a cool enough game that I recommend it without the expectation that almost anyone that plays it is actually going to finish it. Like, I played about through most of World 5 of 9, so about halfway, but in terms of puzzle difficulty, less than halfway. It still felt like it was well worth playing, but got to the point it's like, nope, I'm done. I'm done. TAS 100 or 800? Yeah, I wasn't biggest fan of TAS Slakes. It was still okay, but I found the little bit of abstraction in Space Kim that you're like, because they're all programming games, right? Like, so if we're talking about TAS 100, Shinsen IO, Codex of Alchemical Engineering, Space Kim, Human Resource Machine, Infinifactory, all of those games are just programming. You're literally just solving programming problems. But the little bit of abstraction there in Space Kim made it relevantly more enjoyable to me, and also important is that like I find it pretty satisfying to kind of watch your machine run in Space Kim or Codex of Alchemical Engineering. That is one a lot of you probably haven't heard of, but that's a Flash game that was basically the precursor to Space Kim. But just like watching my machines run in those games was really satisfying, and I don't get that at all from TIS 100. That's like, all right, well, I did it. Like, I'm using like actual assembly programming and solving this, and realistically at that point, once I'm playing something like TS 100, like it still wasn't like bad, like it's not a bad game, but once I'm doing something like that, it's like, why am I not just actually programming? There's projects I want to work on that involve actual programming, so I should probably just work on those instead of playing something like TS 100, right? And then, I mean, like, yeah, Human Resource Machine is also very similar to TS 100. Both of those you're doing very direct assembly programming. Human Resource Machine was a little bit easier and a little bit more spruced up, right? It, again, you could kind of see your machine running in Human Resource Machine as well. So I guess, yeah, my, like, if I also want to bring up my ratings on these games now. They're not like that far off, but like Space Kim and Codex are more of like the 7.5 rating range. I think I gave Human Resource Machine a 7. TS 100 was a 6.5, and Infinifactory was like a 7. Oh, sure, Pony Island had kind of a little bit of a programming aspect there, too. Yep. You love the spreadsheets and you know it, Iron Bomb. I'm mildly surprised with all the folks that were like excited for the Wild Arms music. There's nobody piping up excited for this song, but this was always one of my favorites back in the day. It's just that doesn't work, and doing it like this way doesn't work either. I would need to pick up an orange before this. I feel like we've tried this also, but let's take another look at it. Because it seems bad, but lot of correct answers can seem bad. Like, what if we do something like this? Oh, right, never mind. This seems bad because it's impossible. I remember now. Yeah, we did try, like, we didn't try it very much because we found out it was impossible early on and then gave up on the idea. That's right. And we can look at this one more time. Yep, never getting those oranges where they need to go. That's just not possible at that point. So we need to not cut off the middle yet. That's the thing we somehow need to do here. I feel like we haven't really done much of this actually. Well, that's still not going to work though, because we can only get 2 out of these 3 here. Oh, you're welcome to link it if you want, Zentha. I'm just not gonna look at it, which is fine. I always loved this theme quite a bit too. I was happy when I first played Final Fantasy IX and this theme was brought back and it's like, oh yeah, it's the volcano theme. Heck yeah. Greetings, Minority 01. Oh, I've gotta counter your evil eyebrows with my own. Ah, well, it's I mean, take a guess, bloody place. Yeah. Well, one thing I will say about Twitchbot commands, if you don't know what they are, just try it, you'll probably be right. And if you're not right, then I'll add it to the list, probably. But that's something I specifically endeavor. Like, I like the fact that almost all the commands in the bot have, like, you know, 3 or 4 different ways to trigger them that, like, people would logically think to try. It's like, alright, what was the, there's that, like, Fleet Pursuit mod for FTL. Was that, like, Fleet mod? Was that, there's several different ways to trigger that, for example. Was it, it was something that affects the FTL map? It was, like, Fleet Map, and, like, all of those were... It's not the Soiler Room, I'm afraid. There you go. Heat lines. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Yeah, I don't think I want to go to the Soiler Room either. So much for my my plan of like, alright, let's quickly knock out Ursa Major 11, and then we'll, I don't know, try out Monolith for the first time or something to end off the stream. But instead, Ursa Major 11's just bodying us. I'm not sure what else to try here. Might be one to come back to at a later point, huh? I might just do that, Drago. I might just do that. We just gotta figure out what we haven't tried, though. And we've tried, like, almost all the things we could try. This guy's checking his watch over here. Look, alien dude. You're in space. It's 2017. You don't need a watch, okay? It's okay, I guess. If you still want to have a watch in 2017, you're allowed to. You're allowed to.